starts now.
And we have some breaking news into the Fox 16 newsroom. A female employee shot at the Sonic on Chenal Parkway. This happened tonight around 7:30.
Yeah, and right now, police are searching for at least 3 suspects who they believe are responsible. Fox 16 Shannon Miller live from the scene, which is still very active. Shannon, tell us what you know at this hour.
Kevin, right now, police still working this scene here. This is the Sonic again off of Chenal Parkway, where a call came in shortly after 8 o'clock that a woman who works here, around 23 to 25-year-old employee, was shot an unknown number of times. We're told at this hour tonight she is in serious condition. Little Rock police telling us there are 3 male suspects in this case. One of them got out of the car. Now, take a listen here. This is a very specific car description here. A lot of times we don't get all of this information here, but this is a very specific description of the car. A 2005 Cadillac Seville, which is silver. It's got a rag top or a vinyl top, police say. It's got a chrome front grille. It's also got paper tags. I'll repeat that again. A 2005 Cadillac Seville, silver, a rag top or vinyl top, a chrome front grille with paper tags. Now, we are told that that car took off northbound from the Sonic here toward Bowman. No word yet on if police have been able to get any leads or any tips on that. In a separate incident, state police were eating at the McAllisters just across the street here and responded to this shooting. In an unrelated incident, a state trooper was taken by stretcher because of a medical condition unrelated to this shooting here tonight. But what you're seeing again right now, Little Rock police on scene of a shooting here involving a female Sonic worker here. No word yet on a motive right now, and it's unclear, police say, if the victim and these suspects knew each other. Again, this is a 23 to 25-year-old woman who works here at Sonic. Shot an unknown number of times in serious condition tonight. And I want to give you that car description one more time. We want to get that out there. A 2005 Cadillac Seville, which is silver. It's got a rag top or a vinyl top to it, a chrome front grille, and also some paper tags. Again, no word yet on what led to this shooting. We're told 3 males are the suspects in this case. One of them got out of the car, and the shots started shortly after that. Again, we are working to give you the up-to-date latest details on the shooting. Again, that victim in serious condition tonight, but for now we'll send it back to you. Kevin, Donna?
Let me ask you this. Was the employee, the victim in this case, was she actually out in the parking lot? Because at Sonic's, they usually bring their food out to the car. Do we know where exactly that shooting took place?
Yeah, Kevin, really no word exactly where she was. Where investigators are focusing right now is just outside one of these car hops here. You can see there's still some evidence here that's on the ground here, so it appears obviously that this is kind of where the center of this shooting took place. Again, we have not confirmed yet though where those shots exactly were fired, but this is obviously where officers are looking and where they're placing those evidence tags here tonight.
And real quickly, typically, if you know anything about Sonic, it's usually pretty packed. So, Shannon, I'm thinking there were lots of eyewitnesses to this.
Absolutely, Don. As soon as we pulled up here, there had to have been at least a half a dozen or a dozen or so people who were standing outside near kind of the eating area here of this Sonic, obviously curious as to what happened. Also, a lot of other restaurants around here. We're just across the street from Applebee's and McAllister's, of course, a lot of people standing outside for that. We're told that Little Rock police will be investigating all of those witnesses and trying to get their take on what they saw and heard tonight. We'll have much more on what witnesses have to say about what they saw here tonight at the Sonic coming up at 9:30.
All right, Shannon. Appreciate it very much. And my understanding is that because of how many witnesses there actually were at this shooting, they're actually calling in more investigators, police, because there are so many witnesses in this shooting. Again, the condition of that victim, serious condition, hopefully she'll come through. Yeah.
We will have more on this story coming up, as you heard Shannon say, at 9:30. Yeah. Well, many elderly and some disabled people living without water for days.
Yeah, water at the Paris Towers high-rise in Little Rock went out on Sunday evening, and the complex is slowly getting the water restored.
Fox 16 Stephanie Sharp, she went there today. And Stephanie, they say it's not happening fast enough, right?
Yeah, Kevin and Donna, the Metropolitan Housing Alliance says after a power outage on Sunday, the water was turned off, and since then they've been able to restore low water pressure, but it's still not hot. Some who live there say they haven't been able to take care of themselves for several days.
This is completely intolerable, completely.
Katie Green is going on 11 years living at Paris Towers in Little Rock.
I don't know what to say. We're just at wit's end.
But she's going on 4 days without a shower.
Come on now, it's the 21st century. We're in a metropolitan area. Why am I feeling like I'm living in a cabin in the woods in the 18th century?
A storm knocked out power and stopped the water flow Sunday afternoon.
Turn the faucet on. No running water.
These tenants say they can't shower, do dishes, laundry, brush their teeth, even use the bathroom in some toilets.
This is a building with 250 people, and half of them is sick.
They say many who live here are elderly and some disabled, like Green.
We are human beings that deserve to live like human beings.
Kitchen sink.
The Housing Alliance released information saying a replacement part was needed to restore the water to its full capacity.
Oh, it's trying to come back on it.
The part was received on Wednesday. When we tried to ask management for an update,
To make my job hard. Read that.
has hot water been restored here?
It's 104 degrees out here. Come on now. Can't even bathe.
Green hopes the water woes get solved soon because she just wants to be clean.
I take a shower at your house. I mean, I'm desperate, okay?
And management did not give us an update on the water tonight. We did reach out to the Housing Alliance, but have not heard back. And of course, we'll let you know when we do.
Okay, let's be honest about this. This is not the first time it's happened, right?
Well, you know, I was actually out there a couple weeks ago for a completely different story. These same tenants, they had concerns about bed bugs. At that point in time, you know, they were saying that there was this big bed bug problem. I talked to the Housing Alliance. They say that they take care of this, but it's up to the tenants to you know, get new beds, get new couches. But these tenants say that this is just enough. They've had enough with all of these different issues that they've been facing for the last couple of years.
Wow. Okay. Thank you.
Now, weather to plan your day with Fox 16 Chief Meteorologist Jeff Baskin.
That July heat out there, temperatures up into the mid-90s today, 95 in Little Rock, 95 Hot Springs, upper 80s to near 90 farther north. So not really any escaping the heat today, and still pretty warm out there with temperatures generally in the low to mid-80s. Although look at Mena, still holding on at 90 degrees, 87 in Hot Springs, 86 around Little Rock, and 88 in Stuttgart. You factor in the humidity, and it still feels like 90s out there. Still feels like mid-90s. Look at Monticello. The heat index right now, 100 degrees, feels like 96 around Stuttgart. 98 is what it feels like in Mena. So take a look at satellite and radar. Not a whole lot going on, although we've had a couple of showers try to develop across parts of far southern Arkansas, but the main area of concern tonight is really going to be north of the Arkansas border, where we do have some showers and thunderstorms firing up along a slow-moving front from near the Kansas-Oklahoma border through southern Missouri, and we'll have to watch for some of these showers and thunderstorms slowly pushing towards Arkansas as we get towards early Thursday morning. So some of these leftover showers may work their way into the state, so don't be surprised if you wake up to a few showers and thunderstorms around. It looks like it's going to be rather scattered, and then the showers start to fall apart a little bit as we go into the late morning hours, but as we get some daytime heating, showers likely to redevelop by later on during the day into the evening hours. So here's what it looks like in your hour-by-hour forecast. Putting in some higher rain chances for tomorrow morning with the possibility of some of those leftover showers and thunderstorms coming out of the northwest, moving into central Arkansas. Now, there is the chance that they die out before they get to central Arkansas, but right now I'm thinking that some of those showers will make their way on in for tomorrow morning, decreasing rain chances as we get to the midday hours. However, rain chances likely increasing again as we get towards later in the afternoon. More in the way of clouds tomorrow, keeping temperatures down a little bit, but still plenty hot out there. We are talking about higher rain chances the next couple of days, but then likely the hottest temperatures of the summer season so far in your 7-day forecast. I'll have that for you in just a few minutes.
A somber and emotional morning as the nation and the city of Dallas lays to rest 3 of the 5 officers killed in Thursday's ambush. Sarah Rosario reports on the funerals taking place this morning in the midst of a call for unity in Louisiana, and even from the president himself.
Remembered for their courage and dedication, the community gathered to say goodbye. 3 separate services honoring each officer.
I once was lost.
Dart policeman Brent Thompson, a former Marine, leaving behind 6 kids and a wife of 2 weeks.
We will not, we cannot, we shall not let the act of a coward break us. On Brent's behalf, I'm asking you all, continue on, press on. He has your 6.
Through Christ our Lord, amen.
Dallas Police Sergeant Michael Smith, a 28-year department veteran, also serving 7 years in the Army.
My brother's murder will not be in vain. His selfless legacy will live on.
Bagpipes for Officer Lorne Aarons, a father of 2, known for his smile and dependability, a big guy with an even bigger heart.
We're here to lift up this good man and to express our love and appreciation to him.
Each gunned down by a sniper after a peaceful protest Thursday. Now a new threat to kill police in Louisiana. With these men now facing charges, the son of Alton Sterling is calling for unity.
There should be no more arguments, disagreements, violence, crimes. Everyone should come together as one united family.
A message echoed by the president, meeting with leaders across the country today, discussing ways to learn from these challenges and keep communities safe. All this as Dallas tries to heal and say goodbye to its fallen officers, their legacies remembered forever.
Well, justice and peace, that's the message one group was spreading tonight as they gathered at Riverfront Park in solidarity. Fox 16's Caitlin Reardon was there. How did it go, Caitlin?
Well, Donna, some people were there tonight because they were affected personally. Some people just trying to teach their children a different message, but all of them sharing the same desire for positive change. Now, tonight was aimed at supporting the black community and standing in solidarity following all of these recent tragedies, but it was also to teach the very young how to understand what's going on in the world in a way that makes sense to them. Many of the people who showed up tonight were parents or caregivers, some showing up, like I mentioned, because of personal experiences and wanting better for their children.
I was afraid for my daughter when she was still in the womb. I remember sitting down with some friends and telling them I don't know if I'm ready to be a mom, but more so I don't know if I'm ready to be a black mom. I know.
Now, the kids were given an opportunity to draw someone that represents the Black Lives Matter movement to them, and a lot of the parents said that they were there and they got this idea to hold this gathering tonight because they're home with their children on a regular basis and they can't get out and do the peaceful protests or anything, so they wanted to do something to make a difference. Donna?
Well, you know what, Caitlin, we were talking about this earlier, and the unique aspect of this is that they brought in young kids because, you know, I guess, you know, the thought process is you start with the very, very young. Do they plan to do more of this with young people, with children?
You know, it is a group. It's Caregivers for Justice and Love, and they do have, it's kind of open to anyone. You just have to, you know, show up. They have different events. I'm not exactly sure when the next one is, but it is something that they always do involving the kids because all of them are always home with the children, and they do want to teach them early because it's very important.
Okay, very interesting. All right, Caitlin, thank you. Pine Bluff Police investigating a deadly home invasion where it's believed one of the burglars was shot and killed with his own gun. This happened at Southeast Apartments just before 11:30 Tuesday night. 3 men forced their way inside an apartment with guns drawn. Police say the homeowner got into a wrestling match with one of the suspects holding a gun, and during that struggle, police say the intruder was shot and killed and the homeowner was shot in the arm. The other 2 intruders, they ran off. It has left some of the neighbors on edge.
It's scary because it's so close to home. It happens all the time, but when it's in your neighborhood, you don't know what to think. And it's scary. I mean, my body is jittery now because I feel like I had too much coffee and I didn't.
Well, police say the homeowner is expected to be okay. They are not identifying the suspect who died. They ask anyone who knows anything about this to call police.
The young victim who was killed in a bush hog accident over the weekend was laid to rest today. According to Hot Springs Funeral Home website, Chance Neighbors Jr.'s funeral services were held this afternoon. According to the Garland County Sheriff's Department, the 4-year-old fell from a tractor his grandfather was driving. His grandfather is now facing manslaughter charges.
Well, the city of Little Rock releases potential plans to provide ID cards for people who don't have one, including undocumented immigrants. The city suggests the cards would be beneficial in safety and emergency situations, too. And it also provides access to social and economic aspects of daily life. Fox 16's Josh Berry got a draft of the plan, and he spoke to the city manager about it.
I know what it's like for them to live like that.
Miguel Lopez has friends and relatives who are undocumented immigrants in Little Rock. He knows the various struggles they face every day.
If you're a parent and you have to go pick up your kids from daycare, they're going to ask you for identification. And if you don't have a driver's license or a state ID, that's going to complicate that.
At Wednesday's Working Together in the Community meeting targeted toward the Hispanic community, the city revealed a potential plan to provide municipal ID cards for various groups in the community.
We're going to work in consensus with the business community to really figure out what this ID and what the purpose of it is.
City Manager Bruce Moore says the city understands there will be concerns as it relates to working with people here illegally.
We're prepared to talk about the purpose of it, and it's not to deal with immigration status. It really is to provide individuals with an ID that says they're a resident of Little Rock.
While at the same time not having residency status with the state or federal government. But he calls it a federal issue and not the city's.
That's something we're not going to concern ourselves with.
He says law enforcement has said this will be a useful tool for them in identifying victims or other aspects of emergency situations. But for Miguel, it would even help with something closer to his heart, registering as an organ donor.
Not only are we going to help them live a more normal life, but we're also going to be able to help them donate life.
And here's the Fox 16 bottom line on this story. There will still be certain documents required to apply for a card, whether the person is homeless, formerly incarcerated, or a youth battling unstable home environments. And there will be a charge for anyone applying. And this will cost the city, but specifics have not been laid out. However, they hope to iron out plans, present it to the city board of directors, and start issuing IDs early next year.
Interesting. As the country continues to heal after the recent deadly shootings, Hillary Clinton addressing racial tensions as she stops in Illinois, why she's blaming Trump's campaign for turning Americans against each other.
And stay tuned, we do have team coverage tonight on that shooting that we've been telling you about at the top of the newscast that happened at the Sonic on Chenal Parkway. We are going to have updates at 9:30 on the investigation. It's coming up shortly. Stay with us.
You're watching Fox 16 News at 9 with Donna Terrell, Kevin Kelly, Sports with Wes Moore, and Chief Meteorologist Jeff Baskin. You're watching Fox 16 News at 9.
Only at Fazio's. Suit hookups. Shirt, tie, hanky, socks. $129.99.
We aim to please.
Go to fox16.com for more info on this great Arkansas professional.
When SMART started in 1906, the maximum speed limit in the cities was 10 miles per hour. Nowadays, things move a little faster, and Smart Hyundai is blazing down the trail. Check us out and make the smart drive to Smart Hyundai in Whitehall today.
We have some companies that we compete against, and they actually still take jobs from us because of price. We're across town tearing their work down, and they're taking a job, and we lose a job because of their price. You know, the poor customer. So I would encourage all customers, know who you're dealing with, know their product, know their customer service, know their reputation, and check them out thoroughly.
And remember, at Wilson's, you will always get the best of the best for less.
Mario, I've been told we're going a little bit overboard with that's what Steve said.
So I need to stop live streaming this?
You know how many times a day we hear that's what Steve said? It's out of control, honestly.
We're getting a filter on Snapchat like we're going viral.
All right, we're live on Facebook. All right, so let's get it in.
I don't think they can stop.
Have we gone too far?
That's what Steve said.
That's what Steve said.
Wow. These are awesome. This is my dream car.
Yeah, I like this.
Been waiting to get this.
Real people have a lot to say about the award-winning vehicles at the Chevy Summer Sell Down.
Wow.
The design's great.
I love it.
#1 in my book.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
If you could get 20% cash back on this vehicle, what would you do?
I think I'm going to drive it through that wall and take it.
Find your tag and get cash back for 20% of the MSRP on select 2016 Chevy vehicles in stock. That's over $10,000 cash back on this Chevy Silverado. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
You're born amazing, and at Baptist Health, we want to keep you that way. In fact, that's our mission. To not only provide the most skilled doctors and nurses to heal you from sickness or injury, and comprehensive care to support your recovery, but also to be your guide to health. Also, you can keep on inspiring, keep on reaching, and keep on amazing.
Back in 1906, the American flag had 45 stars. Things were a little different back then, but Smart's values have stayed rock solid for over 100 years. Make the smart drive to Smart Honda in Whitehall today.
Fox 16 News is sponsored by Baptist Health. Now, weather to plan your day with Fox 16 Chief Meteorologist Jeff Baskin.
Well, it's been pretty dry and hot the last couple of days, but rain chances increase as we go towards Thursday and towards the end of the week. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Not going to cool us off a whole lot, but increased cloud cover and more shower coverage will bring a little less hot conditions. But don't get used to that, because we are talking about a significant heat wave developing as we go into the part of next week. Temperatures likely well up into the upper 90s, possibly even triple digits. Taking a look at the radar this evening, really not a whole lot going on. A couple of showers across far southern Arkansas and a couple of spotty showers across north central Arkansas. But the main action tonight across parts of Missouri, back into the plain states, where we have some showers and thunderstorms firing up along a slow moving front. A little bit less warm on the north side of the front, south of the front. Very warm and sticky temperatures in the upper 80s to lower 90s. Still 93 right now in Dallas. Still well up into the 80s across much of the state. Low 80s north, 84 around Batesville, mid to even upper 80s across central Arkansas. Jacksonville, you're still at 88 degrees. 87 right now in Hot Springs, 86 in Arkadelphia, and temperatures in the mid 80s south. Taking a look outside right now, 86 degrees in Little Rock. You factor in that humidity, and it still feels like mid-90s out there. Yeah, that's summer heat in full force and not much of a breeze. Winds out of the south, only 6 miles per hour. So as we take a look at our forecast satellite and radar, there's that front just to our north over southern Missouri with some scattered showers and thunderstorms along that front. Now, as we go through the overnight hours, some of those showers likely to hang on as we go into tomorrow morning, although a computer model dissipates them pretty quickly. I wouldn't be surprised to see some showers move into central Arkansas for the morning hours, and another shot of some showers and thunderstorms as we go into the late afternoon and early evening hours as we get some daytime heating. So it's not going to rain all day long. We'll likely get a period of sunshine warming us up into the 90s, and then more showers and thunderstorms. And as we go into Thursday night and Friday morning, still a few showers around as that front just washes out across the state. Saturday, still wouldn't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm mainly during the afternoon, but that front will gradually wash out. And then we are talking about decreasing rain chances and much hotter temperatures. And here's why. A big bubble of high pressure is going to develop in the upper levels of the atmosphere. This is a big ridge of high pressure, and when you see that during the summer months, that means dry conditions, and it also means some very hot temperatures. And this is going to be a very large, long-lasting ridge of high pressure. So we are talking about a heat wave that's likely going to last not just for a few days, but it could possibly all the way through the end of July and into the beginning of August. So as we take a look at tomorrow, starting off with some showers around, some isolated thunder, temperatures in the 70s, warming up into the upper 80s, near 90 for about lunchtime. A spotty shower or two, possibly a thunderstorm as we go into the early afternoon and especially into the evening hours. High temperatures still up into the low to mid 90s. It won't take much in the way of sunshine to get those temperatures up into the 90s, and plenty of humidity as well, and some scattered showers and thunderstorms as we go into the evening hours. Temperatures in the low 80s, although a little bit cooler in and around some of those heavier showers and thunderstorms. So for your Thursday, higher risk of some showers and some storms around. Temperatures in the low 90s, so not a whole lot cooler than today, but a couple degrees less hot. 93 around Batesville, 94 Searcy, 95 around Stuttgart, and temperatures in the mid to upper 90s heading south and southwest, 95 around Arkadelphia and Melbourne. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Highest rain chances Thursday and Friday. Still a shower or thunderstorm possible as that front washes out on Saturday. Temperatures in the low to mid 90s, but then by Sunday, rain chances once again coming down to about slim to none, and those temperatures really start to skyrocket mid to upper 90s on Sunday. And look what happens as we go into next week. We are talking about likely triple-digit temperatures starting early next week, and that's likely going to last all the way through next week and possibly even into the week after that. So we are talking about some serious summer heat as we head right towards the middle of summer. We'll be right back after this.
At Rebath, we've been providing Arkansas with the highest quality bathroom remodels for 10 years. Visit a showroom today to learn about the Rebath difference, or call us at 501-455-8600 or browse online at rebathar.com.
My grandkids told me about these Emojicon things. I thought I'd give it a try.
Okay, what are you doing?
Well, that's not a good deal. I'm going to give her a better deal than that. That's much better.
That's not really how that works.
Really? Works pretty good. Look around the room. Steve Landers Kia, South University, Little Rock. In fact, I've got one for you too.
This is one sign you don't expect to see at a law firm, unless it's mine. Call the law offices of Peter Miller now, because we answer 24 hours a day. Attorney Peter Miller.
Peter Miller is a way to go now, 374-630.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Everett Buick GMC.
It's our annual clearance sale at Family Leisure.
Why wait? Get your pool installed now at clearance prices. Save big on DIY pool specials. Patio furniture save up to 60%. Spas only $17.99. Huge savings on play gyms. Clearance sale going on now at Family Leisure.
Excel Ford Summer Sales Event has begun. Take advantage of huge savings like $15,000 off MSRP on remaining 2015 Expeditions in stock, just in time for that family vacation road trip. If a truck is more your style, check out Excel Ford's large selection of new Super Crew F-150 starting at just $27,990. Whatever your needs, Excel Ford's friendly staff will find the perfect vehicle for you at a price that just can't be beat. Take the short drive to exit 19 and Cabot or visit myfordcabot.com.
We've been helping families provide the safest options imaginable for 10 years. Walk-in tubs and showers, tub-to-shower conversions, and a lifetime warranty for all of it. Visit a showroom today or call us at 501-455-8600 to schedule an in-home estimate.
I want to be that person that shows compassion, that stops bullying, that changes the world. But when I sit down and think about it, can I actually do that? The only thing I can do is show love and be myself. But I want to be more like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. or Rosa Parks. I want to change how people think. I want to step up to stop bullying. Yes, I can.
Yes, we can. Join Fox 16 as we step up and stop bullying.
The Exodus Foundation of Arkansas is a proud sponsor of Fox 16's Step Up, Stop Bullying.
Fox 16 News, sponsored by Oaklawn. Fox 16 News at 9, covering Hot Springs, Bryant, Little Rock, and all of Central Arkansas.
Hillary Clinton in the land of Lincoln to talk race relations.
And Donald Trump weighs who will be the best VP pick to boost his chances of grabbing the White House in November.
Fox 16's Kristen Fisher reporting on the campaign trail from Washington.
Standing in the same spot where Abraham Lincoln delivered his famous House Divided speech in Illinois, Hillary Clinton addressed racial tension as the country tries to heal 1 week after the shootings in Dallas, Louisiana, and Minnesota.
Recent events have left people across America asking hard questions about whether we are still a house divided.
Clinton said America's struggle with race is far from over, then went on to accuse rival Donald Trump's campaign of pitting Americans against each other.
Times like these, we need a president who can help pull us together, not split us apart.
On the Republican side, speculation swirls as to who the presumptive GOP nominee will ultimately pick as his running mate. Trump had breakfast with Indiana Governor Mike Pence before meeting with former Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich.
There's a number of other noteworthy Americans that they're considering, and I'm just honored to be on that list.
In an interview with Fox News, Trump said he's narrowing down the field, which includes New Jersey Governor Chris Christie.
I mean, I'm at 3, potentially 4, but in my own mind, I probably am thinking about 2.
And a Quinnipiac poll out just today gives Trump an edge in the key swing states of Florida and Pennsylvania. It also shows him tied with Clinton in Ohio. In Washington, Kristen Fisher, Fox News.
The governor will speak at the Republican National Convention in Cleveland next week. Hutchinson says he will support presumptive nominee Donald Trump, but previously backed former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee and then U.S. Senator Marco Rubio in the Republican presidential contest. During a conference call from an overseas economic development trip, Hutchinson spoke about his goals for the convention.
3 former world leaders set to meet in Little Rock tomorrow. Former Presidents Bill Clinton and George W. Bush, along with former UK Prime Minister Tony Blair, will appear at a ceremony at Central High School recognizing 61 people graduating from the Presidential Leadership Scholars Program. The events, which are by invitation only, also will include a conversation with members of the Little Rock Nine. Rex Nelson with the Political Animals Club of Little Rock says Little Rock is no stranger to the presidential presence.
In the State of the Capitol report, the state now waiting on word from the state Supreme Court on a mandate that would allow executions for the first time in 10 years. The Arkansas Department of Correction plans to use a 3-drug cocktail to execute condemned prisoners. On Tuesday, ADC announced it had acquired a new supply of a paralyzing agent used in the protocol after its previous supply expired. Last month, the Supreme Court validated Arkansas's death penalty law. Now the state is awaiting the court's ruling on a request by inmates to reconsider that decision before execution dates are set. The city of Benton announcing that new facilities will be coming to the city. More on the upcoming additions and how it will help increase security.
Come to Lander Chevrolet and get what everybody's looking for. The best prices, the friendliest staff, and a massive selection. We pride ourselves on taking care of our customers. To us, you aren't just a number. You'll be glad you bought from a dealership with family values. This is your hometown Chevy dealer. Nobody beats a Landers deal in Benton.
At Oaklawn Gaming in Hot Springs, we're in for a good time. In for your favorite games at Groups Today Magazine's #1 Southern Casino. In for refreshing drinks at Silk's Bar and Grill. Coming to the Finish Line Theater, it's the Monkees. Don't miss the band's amazing 50th anniversary tour Friday, July 22nd. All this fun is waiting for you in Hot Springs National Park. Oaklawn, Arkansas's favorite place to play and only minutes away.
Are you in?
This is David Sergine of McClarty Nissan. This is the price of a new Nissan, and this is David's flamethrower.
McClarty Nissan is torching prices.
2016 Altimas were $24,475, now just $17,900. And 2016 Rogues were $24,705, now just $19,900.
Come see for yourself why so many people are shopping McClarty Nissan in Little Rock, North Little Rock, and McClartyNissan.com. Remember, the reason we sell so many is because you pay so little.
When the sun rises for Arkansans, the work begins. The same is true at Steve Lander's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Nobody said it was going to be easy, but working hard to be the best never is. We're not 9 to 5. We're stay till it's done.
This is number 1.
This is number 1.
This is number 1.
This is Steve Lander's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Above the Ray Theater, only in Little Rock.
You're a problem solver. Oh yeah, you love solutions. You tackle what matters and sack the rest. It's how you stay in your mom game. I get it. And it's how you fuel hungry kids. Stock the fridge with Lando Frost premium lunch meat. Taste keeps them happy, protein keeps them full. That is a win-win. And a win-win is Mommy Gold. Lando Frost, solving family lunch problems since 1958.
Confirmed tornadoes touchdown.
Now is the time to take shelter.
It was at least 3/4 of a mile wide. We just saw all this debris flying at us.
Bare line of thunderstorms heading this way.
We had plenty of warnings. We knew it was coming.
that saved her life.
Significant damage, structures destroyed.
Go into your safe place and do not come out. We have our reporters out there.
Also, we're beginning to see more of the damage out here.
Destruction this time is worse.
Good Lord was looking out for us.
We're activating the Arkansas Storm Team on KARK4 and Fox 16 because of a tornado warning.
Come to Landers Chevrolet and get what everybody's looking for. The best prices, the friendliest staff, and a massive selection. We pride ourselves in taking care of our customers. To us, you aren't just a number. You'll be glad you bought from a dealership with family values. This is your hometown Chevy dealer. Nobody beats a Landers deal in Benton.
Fox 16 News, sponsored by Hanks & More Fine Furniture. You're watching Fox 16 News at 9, covering Sherwood, Maumelle, Little Rock, and all of Central Arkansas.
Back to our breaking news story. A female employee shot at the Sonic on Chenal Parkway in Little Rock. This happened tonight around 8 o'clock, and police are still searching for at least 3 men who they believe are responsible.
Yeah, Fox 16 Shannon Miller is live from the scene, which is still very active. She joins us now with an update on what we know at this hour. Shannon.
Kevin, we know that that female victim, a 23 to 25-year-old woman here that worked at Sonic, as you can see, investigators still combing through the evidence here. She is still in serious condition tonight after being shot an unknown number of times. We are told that 3 black men were in a car. One of them got out, and that is when, shortly after the shooting happened, we know that Little Rock police, being that this is a very busy area, have been speaking with the number of witnesses who have been at the nearby restaurants and were at Sonic at the time. Here's a listen to how they say they're going to be working with them tonight in this investigation.
You can see out here a lot of witnesses both here across the street at McAllister's and here at the Sonic, a busy time of night. What detectives will do is they will make sure that they speak to every person here at the restaurant so that we can, try to piece together what happened and then hopefully make an arrest.
And those witnesses being credited with giving a very great and very detailed description of the suspect car tonight. We're told this is a 2005 Cadillac Silver Seville. Again, a 2005 Cadillac Silver Seville. There are some interesting details on this car. We're told it has a rag top or a vinyl top on it. It also has a chrome front grille and paper tags. I want to give you that description one more time because, again, that is what police are looking for tonight. We're told that suspect car went northbound toward Bowman. A 2005 Cadillac Silver Seville with a rag top or vinyl top, chrome front grille with paper tags. Again, detectives speaking with witnesses tonight as this investigation continues. If you're just tuning in, a 23 to 25-year-old female employee here at Sonic shot multiple times in serious condition tonight. We are live in Little Rock. Shannon Miller, Fox 16 News.
All right, Shannon, and certainly part of the reason why they got such a good description is because there were so many eyewitnesses.
Yeah, as you heard Lieutenant Steve McClanahan say just a moment ago, I mean, there's McAllister's there, there's a Taco Bell, there are several other restaurants around there, and in fact, there were so many witnesses, as we were talking about earlier in our newscast, they had to call in extra detectives.
Exactly.
Fox 16's Jessie Tenor also continues our team coverage. She had an opportunity to catch up with one of the victim's co-worker as well as a friend of the victim. So, Jessie, what did they have to say?
Kevin, the coworker and friend I spoke to said that the 3 black men are not only the suspects, but they were the victim's customers. She was telling me that the 3 suspects were in a car in one of these stalls. The victim came over to bring them their food and to get the money from them. Not only did they not give her the money they owed her, they also tried to rob her. And then that's when the friend tells me that one shot rang out, and then when the girl tried to run away, they shot her yet again. And she is just calling this absolutely senseless, considering how much money they're supposed to keep in their little money holder that's around their waist.
You're supposed to keep like $35 at the most. So for someone to get shot over food or money is very ignorant.
And right now she is just asking the suspects to turn themselves in, while in the meantime just keeping those prayers going for the victim and her family. She was saying that she saw her wheeled off in the ambulance and she was breathing, but she could just tell how serious of a situation this would be and how hard she would have to fight. For Fox 16 News, I'm Jessie Tenor.
Well, you know what police are telling us is she's in stable condition, so that's
serious condition.
Serious condition.
Yeah,
okay. And from what you describe and what her friend and co-worker described, she was shot twice. That was one of the things police said. They weren't sure how many times she was shot. We still don't know, but it sounds like based on what this eyewitness saw, she was shot twice.
Right, that's what they were saying, and a couple other witnesses in the area, just in a couple of the car stalls right next to there, said that they heard what they thought was some sort of fireworks or firecrackers, and they heard about 3 of those. But apparently witnesses were telling us that only 2 of the shots hit the victim. We're not exactly sure where yet.
And Jesse, one other question. From earlier reports, and this is according to police, we were originally told that one of the suspects wanted in the shooting actually got out of the car and then shot. According to the witness and co-worker, did she paint the same story? I mean, did somebody get out of the car and then open fire, according to her?
Well, she didn't go into that many details. She was actually pretty shaken up, so I was surprised that she was able to kind of recount anything that happened, as you can imagine. But the only thing she really said was that car pulled up, they were customers, and they tried to rob her, and then I think when she resisted, then that's when that gunshot rang out, and then another when she tried to run away.
Wow. Okay. Well, Jessie Tenor and Shannon Miller on the scene of that shooting tonight. Thank you for the update. Stay with us. We'll be right back in a minute.
Improve the beauty and safety of your home while increasing the value, too. Bill's Fence Company installs all types of residential fencing, such as iron, wood, chain link, and vinyl. We also install gate operators and access controls. Put your tax refund to work for you. Call Bill's Fence Company for your free estimate.
It's the 4th of July, and Cleo's is celebrating by offering the lowest prices of the year.
Prices have been slashed 40 to 70%. Take advantage of our interest-free financing. Shop Cleo's annual 4th of July event today and save.
Wow. These are awesome. This is my dream car.
Yeah, I like this. Been waiting to get this.
Real people have a lot to say about the award-winning vehicles at the Chevy Summer Sell Down.
Wow. The design's great.
I love it.
#1 in my book.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
If you could get 20% cash back on this vehicle, what would you do?
I think I'm going to drive it through that wall and take it.
Find your tag and get cash back for 20% of the MSRP on select 2016 Chevy vehicles in stock. That's over $10,000 cash back on this Chevy Silverado. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Frank, Tina tells me your new Buick has built-in Wi-Fi.
Your Buick has Wi-Fi?
Seriously?
Seriously?
So I can update my blog from your car?
You have a blog? Can I have the password? Can I get my hedge clippers back? It's a strange password. You know, you should put numbers in there.
Available built-in Wi-Fi. That's expectation shattering. That's the new Buick.
Now get cash back for 20% of the MSRP on these select 2016 Buick vehicles in stock. That's over $10,500 cash back on this Enclave.
Have you ever been embarrassed to give someone a ride? Late for work because your car won't start? Right now is the perfect time to upgrade your ride with McClarty Honda's summer clearance event. All your favorite models are at clearance prices, so upgrading for a great price is really easy. Plus, McClarty Honda's hour or less delivery and a 3-day exchange policy make for a completely worry-free experience. It's summer clearance on Colonel Glenn and at McClartyHonda.com.
Get your OMG TV fix on Fox 16, starting with TMZ Live, then Steve Wilkos, and Jerry Springer. Plus Maury at 4.
Case of 1-month-old Brooklyn, Zach. You are the father.
Then TMZ at 5.
Who thinks they like
OMG TV. Come on, you know you're gonna watch. Weekdays only on Fox 16.
It's time for Cleo's annual 4th of July event. Save 40 to 70% store-wide. At Cleo's, most items are in stock and available for same-day pickup or next-day delivery. Shop Cleo's today and save.
Fox 16 News is sponsored by Wilson's Home Improvement.
Time now for a Fox 16 Health Alert. A new study at Arkansas Children's Hospital, funded by the USDA, will work to find out why obesity rates in Arkansas are among the worst in the nation. It's part of ACH's Arkansas Active Kids study. 200 kids ages 7 through 10 will participate. They're looking at factors like dietary habits, physical activity, as well as fitness. The $1.4 million study is funded by the USDA.
Well, Amazon says its second annual Prime Day was the biggest day ever for Amazon. The e-commerce giant says customers' orders surpassed Prime Day 2015 by more than 60% worldwide and more than 50% in the U.S. Amazon says the Fire TV stick, which was on sale for $15, down from $25, was the #1 seller of the day. Well, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump haven't revealed their running mates yet, but Barbie has. Yeah, for the first time ever, Mattel's new presidential Barbie is paired with a vice presidential doll, and guess what, everybody? It's a woman. The dolls represent the first all-female ticket and are part of the Barbie brand's career line. They're sold in Paris, and they come in a variety of skin tones, face shapes, and hair colors. The Barbie dolls are available online at shop.mattel.com for $24.99, and they roll out to retailers nationwide. What do you know about that?
I wonder what their stance is, their platform, the issues, you know?
You know what? It's in the fine print.
Is it in the fine print? Yeah, that you
once
can't
you purchase
that
it.
you can't read. Yeah. Sports Director Wes Moore here. Football season, man, is it getting closer? We can smell it in the air.
Next Monday, we host our second annual Fearless Friday luncheon.
That's right.
Oh,
at
wow.
War Memorial Stadium, which tells me we have 47 days until our first high school game.
Not that anybody's counting.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I'll tell you about a new date for a rivalry game in Saline County next. Plus, we'll head to SEC Media Days. Brett Bielema and the Razorbacks met with the media. Extended coverage from Hoover, Alabama, next on Fox 16 Sports.
Is it a force of nature or a sales event? The Summer of Audi sales event is here. Get exceptional offers now during the Summer of Audi sales event.
Denver Mattress is proud to introduce the new Temper Breeze.
What I love about the Temper Breeze bed is cool. So you're not too hot, too cold, it's like perfect.
You just get in and it naturally adapts to your body and creates the perfect temperature for you.
Sleep cooler, wake more refreshed. Discover the new Temper Breeze at Denver Mattress. With 6 years, no interest financing, Tempur-Pedic mattress sets start as low as $28 per month. Now at Denver Mattress, your Tempur-Pedic elite retailer.
All dealerships pay the same price, but nobody discounts them like we do. That's why this month at Landers Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, we are marking down all new 2016s with clearance pricing during a summer clearance event. Like 2016 Jeep Patriots or Renegades, only $18,950. Plus, it's Ram commercial truck season, featuring the 2016 Ram 1500 Crew Cab with over $13,000 off MSRP. Get it at Landers Chrysler, Arkansas's #1 volume dealership, 20 years in a row.
Nobody beats a Landers deal in Benton. Buckle up, honey, for my first ever Popeyes $5 wing bash. My amazing Popeyes chicken now in a boneless wing. 6 wings, a side, and a biscuit for just $5.
This is your famous chicken in a boneless wing?
It is.
Oh, that is big news.
She's in. How about you? It's everything you love about my chicken in a boneless wing. 6 big wings, a side, and a biscuit for just $5.
That's boneless wings, y'all. Excuse me.
We got someone's attention. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
This summer, zero in on a Nissan. Save big with 0% for up to 72 months on Altima and Rogue, and no payments for 90 days. Plus, get $500 bonus cash or zero in on a low $189 per month lease on Altima. Hurry, now's the time to zero in on big savings. 0% financing, no payments for 90 days, and $500 bonus cash ends soon.
Around the clock, emergency specialists are on site at the state's only adult Level 1 trauma center. We have the most qualified orthopedic doctors helping Arkansans stay active. People come from every state and more than 50 countries for expert cancer treatment. And we educate the next generation of medical professionals who will care for you and your family. We are UAMS, and we're here for a better state of health.
Is it a force of nature or a sales event? The Summer of Audi sales event is here. Get exceptional offers now during the Summer of Audi sales event.
Your Fox 16 Pinpoint Radar is sponsored by UAMS for a better state of health. 16 Sports with Sportscaster of the Year, Wes Moore.
More than 1,200 members of the media are in Hoover, Alabama for SEC Media Days. Today, one of the big stories, the Arkansas Razorbacks. It seems like the national media just really isn't sure what to make of the Hogs. There's a lot of questions about last season's slow start. Hearing from the Razorbacks today, it seems that slow talk has motivated them. Arkansas has finished strong the last 2 years, so if they put it all together, watch out.
Just having that 1-0 mentality, and last year going into the Tennessee game, we were 1-3, and Chichola gave us a pregame speech, and he was like, "Man, we can't go 1-4. That's gonna look too ugly." I mean, we just had that mentality of like we just weren't gonna lose that game. So I mean, we just got to have that all throughout the season, and especially in the start, and just not overlook anybody.
Really, the only big news we learned today about Arkansas was 2 players are transferring. Brett Bielema announced defensive back Willie Sykes and wide receiver Eric Hawkins are leaving the program.
Eric Hawkins has done everything right in our program. I just said, hey, you can go somewhere and kind of be the guy, and the schools he's talking to, I think he could really go there and do something special.
So Sykes, he's a younger guy.
Yeah, well, the neat thing about him is, he played as a true freshman, so he could go somewhere in redshirt and still be in FCS. I would expect someplace closer to home. I think there's some things that he wants to be a little bit closer to home on.
Bielema, as always, had some fun moments with the media. He said Arkansas isn't a very sexy team. They need a lot of time in the bathroom to get ready to come out looking great.
I had received several texts in the last 48 hours before coming here to different media people saying, we need you, we need you. I felt a little pressure. But I was just me. I wasn't trying to do anything or stir anything up, just trying to be me.
Coach B is always, he always says what's on his mind and things like that. And he's always pretty humorous with it. And, just learning from him, just being loose with it and just being himself, really.
Alabama also appeared at SEC Media Days. Nick Saban got upset with Paul Feinbaum after an interview and reportedly got after him when the SEC network went to commercial. Here's what got Coach Saban so upset.
Now, do we condone the behavior? No. But you're innocent until proven guilty in this country, regardless of whether you get convicted in the media or not, which is what you're doing to these players.
I'm not convicting anyone. I'm just asking you why you are not going to suspend Cam Robinson for the Southern
Because I'm not going to convict him in the public. And you said that I was going to get criticized by you and the public and the media because I'm not going to suspend him. And I don't really care about that. It's the end of the conversation.
Bam. Saline County has another huge high school football game the first week of the season. Benton and Bryant will play in the Salt Bowl Friday, September 2nd at War Memorial Stadium. Thursday brings us the Saline River Showdown between Haskell Harmony Grove and Bauxite. Haskell Harmony Grove will host this season. Both schools feature new head coaches. Paul Cowley takes over at Haskell Harmony Grove. Daryl Patton is the new coach at Bauxite. 2 good friends, both former Bryant coaches, and one really good game. It's time for Ask a Wildlife Officer. Captain Stephanie Weatherington of the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission answers your questions. Here we go. I recently moved here from another state and brought my homemade 8-foot wooden rowboat. Sometimes I attach a sail to it. I wasn't required to register my boat in my home state. Do I have to register it in Arkansas?
Okay, when you attach a sail to it in Arkansas, we require that all boats powered by machinery or sail have to be registered. So you would have to get it registered.
Next up, what is the HIN number and where can I find it on my boat?
An HIN, or a hull identification number, is a permanent number that was put on by the manufacturer. It's like the VIN on your vehicle. Basically, it tells us the make of the boat, the serial number, and the year model. It's located on the very back of your boat on the outside top right-hand corner. And what you're looking for is about 1/4 inch tall, so it's going to be really, really hard and maybe difficult to see. It'll be 12 digits.
Send me your questions. Go to the sports banner at fox16.com. Click on the Ask a Wildlife Officer tab, then type in the question on the right. More questions next week. We'll be right back.
Come to Lander Chevrolet and get what everybody's looking for. The best prices, the friendliest staff, and a massive selection. We pride ourselves on taking care of our customers. To us, you aren't just a number. You'll be glad you bought from a dealership with family values. This is your hometown Chevy dealer. Nobody beats a Lander's deal in Benton.
The Lazy Boy Furniture Gallery's factory authorized clearance. Save up to 50% on floor samples, closeouts, one-of-a-kinds, and more. Plus special financing available. The factory authorized clearance. Don't miss it. Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
$100 is all it takes to drive away today. Hi, I'm Hank Henderson, and our biggest sale of the summer is going on right now at America's Car Mart. During your $100 down event, get your car, truck, or SUV for as low as $100 down today. At Car Mart, we keep it simple. You can finance a vehicle and have it paid off in about 2.5 years. Stop by or go to our website to start your approval today. Only at America's Car Mart. Drive easy.
Wow. These are awesome. This is my dream car.
Yeah, I like this. Been waiting to get in this.
Real people have a lot to say about the award-winning vehicles at the Chevy Summer Sell Down.
Wow. The design's great.
I love it.
#1 in my book.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
If you could get 20% cash back on this vehicle, what would you do?
I think
I'm going to drive it through that wall and take it.
Find your tag and get cash back for 20% of the MSRP on select 2016 Chevy vehicles in stock. That's $6,900 cash back on this Chevy Equinox. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Hi, I'm Missy Gibson. At John Gibson Auto Sales, we offer our customers the opportunity to buy almost any vehicle. We have over 900 cars, trucks, SUVs, motorcycles, ATVs, campers, performance trailers, and boats. We will finance your purchase in-house regardless of your credit history. You can actually make your purchase from home or on the go. Simply go online to johngibsonautosales.com and take a virtual tour of our inventory. We call it shopping made easy. See you soon at John Gibson Auto Sales, in person or online.
It's our annual clearance sale at Family Leisure.
Why wait? Get your pool installed now at clearance prices. Save big on DIY pool specials. Patio furniture, save up to 60%. Spas only $17.99. Huge savings on play gyms. Clearance sale going on now at Family Leisure.
Come to Lander Chevrolet and get what everybody's looking for. The best prices, the friendliest staff, and a massive selection. We pride ourselves on taking care of our customers. To us, you aren't just a number. You'll be glad you bought from a dealership with family values. This is your hometown Chevy dealer. Nobody beats a Lander's deal in Benton.
The new Fox16.com. Breaking news updates as they happen, plus Arkansas's news featuring everything from entertainment to contests. Local forecasts and interactive radar at your fingertips. Plus, no one covers local sports like Fox16. Watch highlights and interviews from the hardwood to the diamond. And get tips for living a healthy lifestyle on the Keep On Amazing page. Looking for a local business? Get a full list of Arkansas professionals. All this and more at Fox16.com, your breaking news leader.
Fox 16 News is sponsored by Kroger.
You're watching Fox 16 News at 9. Covering Jacksonville, Monticello, Little Rock, and all of Central Arkansas.
A few showers around tomorrow, some thunderstorms, but not much of a cool down. We'll get some breaks of sunshine tomorrow that's going to boost temperatures up into the 90s. Not much on radar tonight, but notice a couple of showers beginning to form across northern Arkansas and especially over Missouri and the Plain States.
Okay. Get up in the morning and watch Good Day. We'll have more on that shooting at Sonic. Have a good night, everybody.
Some of the best things in life and summer are free. Middleton offers free estimates and free second opinions on air conditioner replacement. Call Middleton Heat and Air today.
Is it a force of nature or a sales event? The Summer of Audi sales event is here. Get exceptional offers now during the Summer of Audi sales event.
Have you ever been embarrassed to give someone a ride? Late for work because your car won't start? Right now is the perfect time to upgrade your ride with McClarty Honda's Summer Clearance Event. All your favorite models are at clearance prices, so upgrading for a great price is really easy. Plus, McClarty Honda's hour or less delivery and a 3-day exchange policy make for a completely worry-free experience. It's summer clearance on Colonel Glenn and at McClartyHonda.com.
Steak used to cost an arm and a leg. But now you can get new tender braised steak and melted cheese wrapped in a warm flatbread for just $1.49. Taco Bell steak flatbread sandwich. Eat it for them.
Ram trucks are built to work, to play, tow, and haul. They're built to get the job done and go the distance. Ram trucks are built to be America's longest-lasting pickups.
Right now, during the summer clearance event, finance and get $9,500 in total values on select 2016 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab models in dealer stock.
Middleton proudly celebrates 40 years of keeping Arkansas cool. Thanks for being with us from the very beginning. Call Middleton Heated Air today.
Fox 16 Weather Bug is sponsored by First Arkansas Bank and